Prime Minister Andrew Holness sat down and had a conversation with Jamaican actor and film producer Carl Bradshaw. Carl Bradshaw is one of Jamaica's most renowned actors, making appearances in several films from as far back as 1972 to 2016. Some movies include The Harder They Come, Smile Orange, Lunatic, Third World Cup. It is important that we recognize gems such as Carl Bradshaw, who through his iconic performances have served Jamaica well and indeed placed our country on the map.
I really need to understand this. So you said when you came to Portmore, there were probably about 2,000 people.
There was, you had Port Henderson, you had Gregory Park,
Yes.
you had, Nagway wasn't even enough part of the distance yet. Nagway really is also the end of the Asia, isn't it?
Yes.
Out of the sea.
But all of this was a fishing village before,
Yes.
was sugarcane lands and fishing village.
It was sugarcane, then we actually was planting rice.
Oh yes.
Over where Greater Portmore was built.
No, yes.
And then the rest
that there was a rice factory in Spanish Town.
in Spanish Town.
Yes.
And also the carpet factory.
Yes.
Then after that now, development started in Portmore. What the good thing about Portmore is that the residents travel out to work. So if you know Portmore good enough, it doesn't close. It has what is called a 24-hour circulation. The Kingston will shut down if Portmore.
If Portmore shut down,
exactly. If Portmore take a one-day recess, Kingston economy go down by probably 2%.
But tell us about how Portmore impacted your acting and your art.
Portmore is what we call a freedom city, and it has what is called mixed multitude, different aspect of life, different cultural point of view as far as religious activities and politics is concerned. But at the same time, it's a knitted community.
One of the things we're trying to do, we're well on our way with it from a legislative point of view. We've done consultations and we're very close to implementing the changing the law to make Portmore its own distinct administrative unit as a parish. And I'm interested to get your perspectives on that.
It has to be a parish. Listen, if it becomes a parish, there's more worldwide attention and incentive, because once you have a parish, the whole economic structure, the whole value of that parish change. When Portmore is just a district, the housing value will be dampened. Once you go and it becomes a parish, like Portland, Clarendon, and whatever then Ayrshire Hills, Goat Island, the sea coast, having a link from Portmore to Port Royal, having a ferry system from Portmore to Kingston, the train, even a train system from Spanish to Kingston to lighten the load. So it becomes an economic prosperity because you spend less on your toll. The people don't have to go through the hassle of the robbers and the gangster business that sometimes these bus drivers and taxi drivers or the beer on the road. So it has to become a parish, and not make no politician and another guy come talk about rent. Right? Work with what will take Jamaica into the next history book.
I agree with you. You feel though, I mean, you really and truly feel that, Afrobeats and other forms are supplanting and taking over reggae?
No, it can't take over reggae. Dancehall is putting a negative turn on reggae because the music stuff at reggae.
But don't you think that dancehall is like a new art form that rests on top of reggae, but it's identifying itself quite differently from the principles and foundations of reggae?
Dancehall is a space. When you can play for me a dancehall rhythm, I'll give you a prize. It's a bird. You remember now, reggae is coming from retention, the African retention. Kumina, Revival, Naya Bingi, Mentor, Ska, Rocksteady, reggae. Reggae is the final answer to Jamaica cultural package.
Yeah, but I don't think there is an end of music.
No, music
I think,
can't. Music
I think the
can't
music is going to evolve.
Dancehall will be there, you know. But you know, you had quadrille, you had merengue, salsa. Well, Jamaica now has to run a reggae music dance to give us the full culture. Because when I presented the World Music and World Reggae Dance Championship, you know, the Jamaican was dancing hip hop and all them, you know, flipping on stage, and all that. The Japanese come and win it 5 years because they were dancing reggae.
Because they paid a little bit more attention to the foundations and principles.
If you're gonna do a dance contest, it must be something that people want to do.
Yes.
You follow. If you're going to do some gymnastics and acrobatics and you go to a dance, that can't work.
I understand your general thesis that superpower lies in its soft influence, its ability to use its culture.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, if you think about it, pop music, which is an offspring of Afro-Caribbean retention in urban spaces. So we are the first culture really to create urban music, and reggae is transitioned and provide the basis for hip hop and dancehall, which are two genres of urban music. They interplay, they intertwine a lot of times, but they come from two different points of view, right? So clearly, reggae is a response to struggle and oppression and resilience and conquering. Dancehall doesn't necessarily have that kind of grounding. It comes from a different perspective. It has its struggles. It has urban issues. You know, it treats with violence. It treats with
more from an entertainment
wealth
point of view.
and gaining prosperity. And a large part of it is about fun.
Reggae is culture. Reggae is the liberty. Dancehall.
But everything has its place.
Of course.
Everything has its place.